Hello everyone, today we're going to be taking a look at pictures of all 8 new LEGO Star Wars sets that are going to be coming out on January 1st of 2026. And the first set here that we're going to be looking at is called the Mandalorian and Grogu Speeder Bike here. And this will be $10 in the US and come with 58 pieces here. And the value on this set I think is actually pretty decent here. For $10 you get the Mandalorian and Grogu. So it's really nice that you get both of those characters in such a cheap set here. But the build in the set here though, the speeder bike, I think that looks pretty nice here as well. And that does seat the Mandalorian and Grogu there. So yeah, I feel like the speeder bike here was built pretty nicely. It's not huge or anything, but I feel like it does pretty much all that it needs to here. And I think that the design of it looks pretty good here from just looking at these pictures here. And again, you can see both minifigures in the set on the speeder bike there. And I like the little thing that they have on the side there for Grogu. I think that that's pretty nice there. And yeah, overall, I feel like this is a pretty good set. And again, it's just nice to get the Mandalorian and Grogu in such a cheap set here. So yeah, that looks like a pretty good one to me. And then next up here, this is Cobb Vanth Speeder here. And this will be $35 in the US and come with 207 pieces. And this one's also a speeder bike. But this speeder bike here, I don't feel like was done very well here. It's a bit too big, I feel like. And the colors on it also aren't great either. The colors are like way too bright here. So yeah, I definitely don't feel like this speeder bike was done as good. But I feel like the main appeal of this set will probably be the two minifigures here. The minifigures are Cobb Vanth and Cad Bane there. And those are both pretty good minifigures there. So I have a feeling that will probably be kind of the main draw to this set. And then it looks like there's a video for this. This is a pretty small set here for there to be a video for. But I'll go ahead and play that here. Again, yeah, it's only $35. So I'm surprised that there's a video for this. But yeah, I feel like the speeder bike, it just feels very big to me here. I feel like it could have been done a lot smaller and also a lot cheaper here. Because it is just one speeder bike. I mean, you can like put stuff inside of it, it looks like here. I'm looking at this video. Yeah, it looks like you can take some stuff off. So there at least is some stuff you can do with it. But I still feel like it's too big here for what it is actually able to do. And then there's like the Cobb Vanth minifigure there is in like the Boba Fett's armor there. So yeah, I think the main appeal of this set will probably be both of those minifigures, because both of those minifigures are pretty nice. But again, the speeder bike itself, I feel like could have been done a lot better here. And the price, I feel like it's too much for this set here. For only 207 pieces, I feel like this one should be much cheaper than it is. And then here's the 360 spin for it as well. So yeah, I feel like this one's alright, but it definitely should be cheaper than it is here. And then the next one is the AT-AT here, and this one's in like kind of like the mid-scale here, and this will be $65 and in the US and come with 525 pieces here. And this one also does come with like a little snow speeder as well, which is pretty cool here. But I feel like this one was done pretty decently here. You can definitely tell that it's very small here just by the size of the studs on it. I think that it's definitely way too small here for $65 in the US. But I think that it looks like a pretty decent set though. I think that the design of it is very good here. It looks a lot like an AT-AT here. And I like the little snow speeder as well that it comes with. I think that is very nice there. And yeah, I feel like, I mean, it's a good set, but I just don't feel like, I feel like it needed to be bigger here. It's very, very small. And I mean, just like the legs there, the legs are tiny. And I'm wondering if you'll be able to pose that, or if those are just kind of static there. I'm not sure how that's going to work there. But then it looks like it's 6.5 inches tall there. So yeah, it's not very big here at all. I definitely feel like this one should be bigger. And yeah, you can see in these pictures, it's not very big at all. And yeah, it's very, very tiny here. So I feel like this one definitely should have been bigger than it is, again, especially for that price here. But I don't feel like it's a terrible set. I think that will be a printed piece there. And it definitely does look like a nice set though. And I'm glad that they're doing now like mid-scale sets here with land-based vehicles, because previously they've only done Starship sets. So I'm glad that they're doing this here, and I hope that they continue to do more of that in the future, because it would be cool to get like an ATST or something like that in the future. And then there is a video here, so let me play this video as well. This also kind of feels like a little bit of a small set to have a video for it here. But okay, so it looks like you can move the legs. I'm not sure if you can move the joints in the middle though. How that will work. Like in the middle of the legs, they're more like the kind of the knee joints. I'm not sure how that will end up working. And you can move the head there. So yeah, I feel like it does at least have some articulation on it, but it definitely could be bigger. That's kind of my main complaint about this set here, just for the price again, especially there. But it doesn't look like a terrible set. And again, I'm glad it comes with the snow speeder as well, and I like how that's kind of like wrapping around the AT-AT there. I think that looks pretty nice there. And then the next one here, this is the Venator here, and this is like another Starship set here. And kind of like the mid-scale the Lego's been doing. And this will be $80 in the US and come with 643 pieces. So the price of this one is also really, really bad here. I really don't like the value on this one here. But on the set itself, though, I think looks very nice. I really like the overall design of this here. I think that it looks very nice here on the whole. And hopefully some of those pieces there will be printed there. But yeah, I feel like the design of this is very nice. I like how the hanger looks as well there with kind of like the glowing lights there. And here's the 360 spin for it. So I like how the engines were done as well in the back. And yeah, this just looks very nice here. And I'm glad that Lego has done this, because obviously a lot of people can't get the, they either don't have the money or don't have the space to get the UCS version. So it is nice that Lego has Lego's offering up this version here. And I think that it looks very good here. The design of it is very, very nice here. And I do feel like it has maybe too many studs. I feel like that's just a bit too many studs here, but it's not terrible though. I don't think that it looks that bad. Here's the dimensions for it. So 6 inches tall and 12 inches long there. So yeah, it's not super big, and you can see in these pictures here, it's really not huge. And for $80, this definitely doesn't feel like a good value. I feel like the value of this one though feels better than the value of the AT-AT. Now the value of that one just does not feel good to me at all. But $80 still though for this one feels like a lot. It is a pretty cool set though, and I think a lot of people will end up wanting this one here. So that's pretty nice there, and I hopefully that will be printed there as well. It looks like it's printed there, and there is a video for this one as well. So let me play that. Here, this is a very red room that they have this in here, but so you can take that off there. That's pretty nice. And yeah, just overall here, I feel like this is a pretty good set, and I think that this is one that that probably will sell, especially once it goes on sale. I think that this is one that will definitely go on sale in the future, and I might get this one as well in the future if it does go on sale, because I think the design of it is very nice here, and I really, really like it on the whole. I just feel like the price of that one is definitely not good, but I have a feeling that one probably will go on sale in the future here. And then this one is just $20 here, 107 pieces. It's Grogu's Homestead here, and this is a 4+ set. So not like a whole lot going on with this one, but it has like a little miniature Grogu there, and just some other things that Grogu can interact with there. So here's the 360 spin for it, and they use like the Hulk hands there, just like the big fig hands for Grogu. So that's pretty nice. And then I think those are like leaf pieces there that they use for his ears. So that's pretty cool there. And there's how you can take his head off there, and then that looks like he's roasting like a marshmallow or something there, I think. So that's pretty nice. And yeah, just overall, I think that this is a pretty good set here. Again, I'm for the target age range there, 4+. I think that this is a pretty good set here. Obviously no minifigures or anything like that, but yeah, I feel like for the 4+ age range, this is a very nice set here, and I think it has just some very nice parts to it here. So yeah, this feels like a pretty nice one there, and yeah, for $20 to it, the value on this one doesn't feel too bad. And then this one here is $15. It comes with 151 pieces, and it's the Clone Shock Trooper mech here. And this one's very nice. I really like this one a lot here. I really like the color scheme on it, and hopefully that will be a print there. And then of course you do get a Shock Trooper minifigure there, so that's pretty nice. And yeah, this feels like a very good set here. I like these mech sets because they're just a good way to get minifigures here, and I think that they're good for, you know, kids as well, because you know, action figures and stuff like this is of course very, very popular. So I think that yeah, I think that these sets are just good ideas here, and I'm glad that sorry, I didn't mean to make that bigger there, but I'm glad that Lego is doing more of these here, because again, I think that these are just good ideas here, even if they aren't, you know, canon or anything like that. But this one, yeah, it looks like it has a pretty good design here. I like the colors on it and everything there. I think that the red looks very nice. And just mixed with the white and everything, it makes for a very nice appearance there. And I like how the blaster was built up as well. That looks pretty nice there. And of course, the minifigure is pretty good here as well. And this, again, this set here just makes it much easier here to get this minifigure for a pretty cheap price, which is definitely a good thing here. And yeah, I think that this just makes for a very good toy here. And all around, I think that these are very good sets here. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this one as well. And again, for $15, that's not too bad. This one here is $23 in the US and comes with 116 pieces. And it's the Siege of Mandalore Battle Pack here. This comes with 4 minifigures here and 2 little side builds. And for $23, I don't think that this is terrible. With the only 116 pieces, that's not, you know, not a great price to par ratio. But it does come with 4 pretty good minifigures here. And yeah, I think that those are pretty, you know, those are pretty collectible minifigures as well. And obviously, you know, people can mass sets like this as well, which is, you know, good as well for people who want to get a lot of troopers as well. But I think that even if you just buy like 1 or 2 of these, I think that this still will make for a pretty good set here, because it looks like it has some good minifigures and some good builds as well. So yeah, this appears to me like it's a pretty good set. And then there's a closer look at the 4 minifigures, and the printing on all printing on all these minifigures is very nice here. The helmets look to be pretty good as well. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the minifigures here, and the builds I think look pretty decent. They aren't huge or anything, but I think that they're still nice there. They're not terrible or anything. And again, I feel like for $23, I don't think the value of this set here is too bad. So yeah, this looks like a pretty good set to me. And again, I think that the minifigures were done pretty nicely here as well. And of course, that's the main draw for a lot of people for these battle packs here. So yeah, I feel like this is a pretty good set. And then finally here, this one is the BB-8 Astromech droid here. And this will be $90 in the US and come with 569 pieces. So the price on this one is not good at all. But I do believe, I was looking through the specifications here, and I do believe that this will scale with some of the other buildable characters like R2-D2 and stuff. So that's pretty good here. I like that they're kind of making a system here where you can have all these different sets kind of scale with each other. And I feel like the design of this here is pretty nice here. Hopefully those will all be prints there, and hopefully that will be a print as well. And I feel like this looks pretty accurate to how BB-8 looks here. Here's the 360 spin. So yeah, I feel like it looks pretty good from all these different angles here, and it looks like you can open him up a little bit and get some stuff out as well. So that's nice as well. And it looks like you can also turn the head and everything there. So that's very nice. And then of course it does come with a minifig version of BB-8 as well. And it's not very big though at all. And for $90, this should be a much bigger set here. So yeah, the sizing and the price of this is not good. They don't match each other at all. This should be either much bigger or much cheaper here. And it also does feel a bit flat on the bottom here. I feel like it should be a little bit more rounded. Kind of feels a bit boxy, almost kind of like a cube here. So yeah, definitely could, I think, be a bit more rounded. But I do like how you can kind of pull some stuff out of it there as well. And it looks like a pretty nice design here. I don't really have any problems with the design of it here. Again, it does feel a bit boxy, but that's really my main complaint with the design of this set here. It's really more just kind of the price here. This is just not a good, this does not have a good value. This is probably the worst value of any of these sets that I've looked at in this video here. The value of this just is not good at all. But again, it doesn't look like a bad set, and I have a feeling this one will definitely go on sale for sure in the future. So if you want this one, definitely wait, I would say, to get it on sale. And I do like the head movement there as well. Let me see that again. I like how the head moves. That's very nice there. I like that a lot. But yeah, again, like I was saying though, if you want this set, I definitely would recommend waiting, because this one will go on sale in the future for sure. And looks like it has like a tire, I think, underneath it. So I think that's how the head is kind of bobbling like that when you move it there. So yeah, this feels like a nice one. But again, definitely wait for this one to go on sale if you want this one here. So yeah, overall, I feel like these are pretty decent sets. The prices on some of them are not great, but I like some of the smaller ones here, like this one. And I definitely do plan on getting some of these sets in the future here. Some of them on January 1st, like some of the cheaper ones here. And I would like to get like the Venator set and the AT-AT as well in the future. But I definitely will be waiting for both of those to go on sale because the price on both of those are not very good here. But yeah, overall, I feel like this has been a pretty, this will be a pretty good wave of sets here. And again, I do really like some of the cheaper sets as well. So that'll do it for this one. Thank you all for watching. I will see you on the next one.